All right, so the box and pan bending brake is similar to the bigger brake out in the yard, except it has removable fingers, teeth, what you want to call them. So I can use that. I can, same system. I have this lever here for clamping down. Clamp that down. Make sure it's sort of lined up. Bring it up. I'll shoot for 90-ish. And you put stops in here if you want to end up kind of control if you want a repeated bend of the same type. So you can bend the metal. Then I could take this, I can bend there, but I'm going to hit that. I could go to the corner. Like you could do the same thing on that other machine. Let's see if I can, I'm probably going to be off by a magnitude. But this one, I can't really do that. I mean, all right, I could. I could go over here and do that on the other side. But if I'm doing the whole way around, I couldn't. If I needed to bend all the way around, I would need to have changed these out. So the thing you can do is remove these fingers clamp that down there. Bring that in. All right, so I cut a little bit there. I want to fold this one in. I'm going to be able to fold these over and not try to meet up. If you're using thicker, this is like the 22 gauge. The 18 or 16 gauge, a little thicker, and you could probably go back and weld that. Or I try just folding it over. But still, I need to find the right size. Might be a combination of these. Now, if you need help with this, come and ask for help. Take that, line it up as best I can. Like that. And those around and pop rivet, or even tack weld very carefully those back together. Anyway, when you're done doing that kind of stuff, take these, put them all back in. All right, don't leave it toothless like this. One other thing about the bending brakes, they're not meant for rod. When people put rod in them, they get little dings in this. Not that, we're doing kind of heavy-handed sculptural stuff, but that'll end up not working as well if people are trying to use sheet with it, all right? So make sure you only use sheet metal, nothing heavier than 16 gauge, and probably 18 will be better. So on the shrinker and stretcher here, one's marked shrink, one's marked stretch. And sometimes you can clamp these down, but to give you a close-up sort of view of what's happening, when I pull this up and push it down, it brings it together. So this grabs and shrinks the sheet metal. These are used with sheet metal. 18 gauge, probably the thinner. And this one stretches, so it grabs it and pulls it. So shrinker and stretcher again. I get some of the 22, 24 gauge material, and I can take along the edge, and I can start to shrink that edge. Also helps to clamp it out. You're trying to be as subtle as possible with this. But you can see the 18 gauge is a little tough. I tried some of that. It might have been rated for that, but I don't think they were. So you can see I'm starting to get it to curve. I have to straighten some of this up, shape it up a little bit, clean it up. But you can kind of work with that, and you can even use the shrinker, the stretcher. That was the shrinker over there. Stretches that metal, so it'll want to curve the other way. And again, these are I'm kind of being heavy-handed. I should be gentler. I wouldn't get as much crinkling. but you can kind of gently start to kind of shape pieces of metal like that. So that's one way to kind of play with shrink and stretch. You can also use them to kind of, dish something too if you had a circle. Anyway.